Today, I'm going to give 7 fragrances for Father's Day. Now, if you got any of these 7 fragrances for Father's Day, family, you're in the building. Now, I'm going to give you the first one. Now, listen, family. These are masculine, sexy, alluring fragrances. Because it's Father's Day, right? You want to be a masculine, sexy man. And I got you guys. From the house of Salige, this is called the Formal. Now listen, guys. This fragrance, if you like Creed Aventus, this smells nothing like it, but it has that same mentality as Creed Aventus. But I'm gonna read you the notes. You got violet, pepper, citruses, elamine in the top notes. In the mid notes, you got clove, nutmeg, ginger, and sage. And in the base notes, you got cedar, coriander, sandalwood, and amber. Now, when I tell you that, when I bring up the Creed Aventus, it smells nothing like it, as you can see in the notes. But it does bring that sexy masculinity in a fragrance. And it's long-lasting, great sillage, great performing fragrance, guys. Very underrated house. House of Salige. This is called the Formal. Check this out. If you get a chance, get a sample. Take my word, they have great sales if you wait for the right time. Now, another fragrance that, because of the hot weather and it's Father's Day, I had to pull this out. I wanted to put a Bleu de Chanel in here because it does belong in this category. But instead, I put Elysium from Raja Parfums. Now, this is the Parfum Cologne edition. Now, we're going to read the notes here for you guys. Listen, you got grapefruit, lemon, bergamot, lime, thyme, galbanum, vetiver, juniper berries, blackcurrant, apple, pink pepper, cedar, cypress oil, lily of the valley, rose, jasmine, ambergris, leather, vanilla, benzoin, labdanum. Also has thyme. Oh, my bad, artemisia. This has a laundry list of a fragrance. But what I like about this fragrance, I really do, guys, the vetiver and leather just works so well in here, and it has a great ambergris. I love fragrances with ambergris, and there are 2 in here for sure that got ambergris. So the way I look at this fragrance is if you take Creed Aventus, Bleu de Chanel EDP, and then they made this baby, Raja Parfum, Elysium. Sexy, great. I get 8 hours. Spray your clothes. Don't be shy. It's Father's Day. Go all out. Now the next fragrance I'm going to bring you is from the house of a Unique Luxury, and it's called Beverly Hills Exclusive. Now this fragrance, I put it on the list because it's a sexy, manly, very outgoing, polished fragrance. Let me read the notes real quick and I'll smell it for you guys. You got bergamot, clary sage, cardamom, rose, orris, honey, tobacco leaf, tonka bean, sandalwood, and what's that favorite note I like? Ambergris? Oh yeah, it's in here. So, Beverly Hills Exclusive is just, look, there's very few fragrances I put in this category. I'm going to make a list for you guys. A couple of them are here, though. If I only had to have one fragrance in my collection, this would be in the race for that one. I promise you guys. This right now, to me, is the leader, if I had to be honest. Beverly Hills Exclusive, if I had to only have one fragrance, yeah, this is the winner right now. Maybe my mind changes, but if I just had to have one, that could do everything for me. Yeah, man. It's one of those fragrances, man. Honey, tobacco, super elegant, extremely sexy, guys. Ultra mass appealing, extremely manly. And I wanted to put a Chanel here. So what I did was I put an exclusive Chanel here. And this is from the exclusive line, Jersey. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Why is it not showing you? There you go. So Jersey is a very floral fragrance, but it is sexy and appealing, and still for having florals, it still holds it holds masculinity. I'm telling you guys. Why? Because it has lavender, white musk, vanilla, tonka bean. It does have wildflowers, grass, jasmine, and rose. And you know, grass is not something that, you know, I would say a woman would smell, would be like in her favor. So this is unisex, but it's a real sexy unisex that I say leans masculine. If you like a masculine, sexy, lavender, floral fragrance with vanilla and tonka bean, if that sounds good, this is expensive, but it is really good, guys. Sample, sample, sample. Now the next three is gonna be crazy. So this fragrance that I put, and you had to have this here, guys. Like, you had to. And again, if I only had to have one fragrance in my collection, this is definitely in the running. This may not be the leader, but I'll tell you what this fragrance has that I love extremely about this fragrance. This fragrance, when I need every note, when I need a bunch of notes that I need in one fragrance that really stand out and shine to me. Jubilation 25, guys. From Amouage. This had to make the list. This had to make this list. Father's Day? Oh, guys. This had to make the list. Yo. This got blackberry, alabama, orange, labdanum, coriander, tarragon, honey, kayak wood, cinnamon, bay leaf, clove, rose, orchid, celery seeds, opanox, agarwood, myrrh, patchouli, cedar, ambergris, musk, immortelle, oak moss. Immortelle is a special fragrance, man. It's a special note to me. And I love ambergris. As you can see, ambergris, amazing in fragrances. And like I said, when I need a fragrance that has everything in one, Jubilation, man. 25, one of the best, outstanding fragrances. And you're talking about Father's Day, and you're not mentioning this, then you're not speaking fragrances to me. Jubilation 25, gotta be in your list. Now, the next one is another one, guys, that if I just needed one fragrance, this is definitely in the running. May not be the leader, but it's in the top 5. And there's 4 of them right here. So I got the other one, I just don't want to think about it. But this fragrance from the house of Creed, Royal Oud, has to be on the list. This fragrance is amazing to me. I mean, you know, it's crazy because how this is not number 1 to me, I'm not quite sure. You know, it's just so sexy, you know, and it does last. It does work, just like Jubilation lasts and works for me. Okay, guys, this is a sexy, sexy fragrance, man. And the oud is blended miraculously in this fragrance. Just People say they don't get the oud because they want to smell the cedar and that bergamot and the lemon and the pink peppers, which is going to mix with that cedar, and you think you're not getting agarwood, guys, but... Well, look, the top notes: pink pepper, lemon, Sicilian bergamot. You got cedar, angelica, galbanum, sandalwood, agarwood, and musk. Now listen, some people want to say whatever, but this is Father's Day. This is the best creed to me, and always was the best creed. Always. You know, if I would have started my channel out years ago like I should have, I had this above everything a long time ago. This creed, royal oud, is just in a league on its own. It is so damn good. It truly is. And I know they're not putting all the notes that are in there in Fragrantica. There's no way. I smell so much other stuff in there. Now, this fragrance that's coming up is also, if I just needed one, you know, and just had to have one, this is definitely in the race. And this only has like 4 notes of Fragrantica, so who really cares about Fragrantica? And this is from the house of Xerjoff, and it is called 40 Knots. Now listen, if you're talking about Father's Day, again, and you're not thinking about wearing this, listen, this is one of the most sexiest fragrances. That's why it's on that, if I only needed one, there are 4 sexy fragrances here. This is, you know, so this is one of those fragrances. If I only needed one in my collection, oh my God, this is it. 40 Knots is a top-notch fragrance, guys. I don't know how else to tell you. It's marinic, powdery. This has just some lavender orris, marinic notes. It is amazing. This fragrance, hands down, is one of the most complimented fragrances in my collection. Women go crazy for it like they do for the rest of the ones in this list. That's what I'm saying, man. This fragrance right here, if you're speaking about Father's Day and you're not thinking about this fragrance to put on, at least, or one of these fragrances to put on, it's the one you like. But these are fragrances that you definitely should be thinking about if you're talking about Father's Day. Now, I will give you 2 bonus ones that I'm not going to take the bottles out, but if you just had to do Father's Day and you didn't want to spend your money on this and you wanted to go buy a department store, I would definitely pick up Dior Sauvage. Pick the concentration you like the most. I would say if it's summer like this, I will go with the Parfum. And Bleu de Chanel, EDP, hands down. Those are the 2 honorable mentions. When you're speaking about Father's Day, smelling good, masculine, and doing what you got to do, you know how we do here, family. Now listen, everybody. We praise to the Most High. We stay fly. Man Cologne channel. Health is wealth. Stay looking young. Stay looking fresh. Stay in the gym. Man, that's how you get the young girls, bro. You look fresh as you age. Men age different. Now, if you want to fall off and be whatever, that's on you. But you take care of yourself, you see how the Lord blesses you. And I'm out, family. Peace.